Hello there and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017 with me, Stockoglaws. Well, good morning. It is late spring. Let's see where we are with the fields. It has been raining. Oh, during the night it was absolutely tipping it down. It does seem quite sunny now, but the ground is so wet. I think that's what that means. At the top there, you see it's sort of like the grain is drenched. But we're going to go have a look at the grain and see if there's any effects. But yeah, oh, it absolutely tipped down during the night. But yeah, good morning. We're in late spring at 7:40 in the morning. Let's check out the fields and see where we are. Okay, so our fields are 2, 10 and 9 just here. So you can see there we got wheat and barley. The growth is, I think that's on the second stage. What happened here, Ewan, it ticked over to midnight, so these are on a different growth stage. So that bit there where Ewan was still sowing, so we just need to just give it an extra day until that becomes the same color there, which isn't a problem because we're not harvesting until, let's have a look, we're not going to be harvesting until here anyway. So we can do that. We got 4 days to harvest these fields. Well, say 4 days, late summer and the whole of spring to harvest these fields. So I'm not too bothered about that. But as you can see, we're on the late spring, and as soon as you get into summer, we can't really do anything. So these are going to be my getting the cows sorted. And today we're just going to make sure that all the fields are all up to scratch, ready for the summer. So let's have a look. Okay, so cultivated. So this still needs to be seeded. So we need to seed field number 9. And these, just have a look at fertilize. We could probably try and fertilize these again. I don't know whether it will work because the ground's so wet. And I don't know if I can seed this because the ground's so wet. So we're going to do that together and just see if it is a possibility. I don't know. Oh, I left the lights on. I hope the battery's not dead. There we go. Connect that. We've got plenty of seed in there, which is great. And we're head on over to field number 9. Just got to figure out where field number 9 is. Oh, what's also really cool is I noticed is that the I suppose you call them the NPCs, they actually attend their fields. So what you notice is that the AI, see that field in front? It wasn't like that last, in middle of spring. So you can see them working on their fields as well, which is really cool. I think that's really cool. So there's our field number 2. You can see we're in the first stage of growth. So we're going to have to fertilise that field for sure. There's our grass field. Look, doesn't look like the grass has grown where we've cut it, but we're not going to worry about that into the summer. So that might actually grow over, so we get the whole field to ourselves again. But we're going to head up here to field number 9. And W2, do you see the grass over there, which is cool? Oh, sorry, truck. Okay. Now, I don't know whether the ground is too wet for this, but we're going to give it a go. I need to start fertilising the other field, so I'm going to course play this. So what we do is we know this is field number 9. We've already calculated the path, so that one there, that one, field number 9. Just calculate, yeah, but we're going to go one lower. Now we're going to start here southwest. There we go. We're going to go north. It's all okay. So we do that. Now I don't know if this will work because the ground is so wet. I don't know if you can seed when the ground is really wet. But we're going to... Okay. Okay, seems to be working. Okay, so we'll leave you as you are. So let's just check this to make sure it actually is. Okay, yeah. So it looks like you can see that it is turning green. Whether it's a thing or not, I don't know. I'm a little bit worried about it because the ground is so wet. But we've got so much to do to get the, you know, you can see our farmer friends or the NPCs have all sown their fields. So we're a little bit late in the spring to be doing this, and the weather is kicking our butt a little bit. But let's, I'm going to start this one up, and we'll start fertilising the other fields and see if that's a thing. There we go. Whoa. So I still haven't seen many of the comments. The last few videos. I'm doing this in a, you know, I've got the weekend, and I wanted you guys to have some videos to watch. So I've just been busy recording, sort of rendering. I've put a little cool outro on the videos. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that, and see if you want me to keep that. I can always take them off, that's no problem. Okay, here we go. Now it's really difficult to see where you've fertilised on here. But we're going to see if there's a different colour in the map. Don't know what that is. Looks like an old silo. Let's see if that's changed the soil composition. Yes, as you can see. Okay, so we do need to fertilise it again. I think that is that one. And then in the summer, we'll fertilise it again. And yeah, so all three fields need fertilising once more. It's not showing the fertiliser on that one. Have we fertilised that yet? I don't think we have. It's been cultivated, but it hasn't been fertilised. So we've got a bit of work to do on this one as well. So we need to So all three fields need fertilising today. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a fertilising episode. So because it's quite difficult to see where you're fertilising, I might be going over a lot, but I'd rather overlap a few times to make sure everything's fully covered, because the if you don't do it, the percentage, or the, what I'm trying to say, you get less crop basically. So you can just about see my tyre prints, I think. I'm not sure. Well, we can always check the map and see if we're... oh, there's a few bits I missed. Oh. So we need to move over a little bit. It is quite difficult to see when you're not. Yeah, it's quite difficult to fertilise when you can't see where you're going. Anyway, we're giving it a go. So yeah, the AI tends to their fields as well, which is really cool. So it's good to see. So you can kind of sort of base yourself on where they are, and you can start seeing. You know, they've got some growth coming through on some of their fields. Some of their fields are all fertilised and planted. I suppose in a way you could fertilise in the summer. You know, you got all summer to fertilise, so it's not too bad. You don't have to have a second state of fertilisation in the spring, but it's always nice to have at least one, you know, one pellets going across your field when they start growing, and then in the second stage of growth, that'll be your last, you know, time you fertilise. But I think with the ploughing, that gives you +1 fertilise anyway. God, how many times have I said fertilise in this episode? How are we looking on the field? Not too bad. Just a few little places. There we go. I think I can see the line. It's just it's really difficult to see the line. So we may go through a whole bag of seeds, a whole bag of pellets just on this one field. Yeah, it's very difficult to see. But don't they, the textures look amazing, don't they? So in some respects, you know, when you fertilise the field after it's been seeded, in some respects you'd like to keep the tracks there, so at least you can follow the tracks on when you fertilise the first time. But I know we said I was going to do canola on the other field. It looks like we're doing barley. I forgot to change it, never mind. Two fields of barley, that's alright. I have to get one of these big sprayers, the long-armed sprayers. Let's just check the field. Okay, not too bad. It's not the best, but it will have to do. So it's quite exciting, you know. The hard work that we've put in the last few days, we're starting to see, you know, some growth, some feedback. I've also checked. So I was thinking, oh, look, my money is running a bit, you know, a bit down. I don't know if I'm gonna get into the position to have cows, and I was starting to panic a little bit. But the good news is our silos have some grain in them, which is brilliant. We haven't even checked that out. I didn't even think about checking the silos out, so we'll have to set up and get some of the grain sold during the summer and see how much money that brings us. I've been kind of holding off, waiting for a great demand. I think it'd be quite nice if we had a great demand. And that means we can sort of maximise our money. There we go. And then we do one more pass and see how we've done. We should have enough pellet to do one more pass. Like I say, I know I'm wasting a few pellets here, but it's practically impossible to see the ground. So that field there is ready for the summer. So I think we're just going to fertilise it one more time, and then we can wait and harvest, reap our rewards. Right, let's have a look. Oh, there's a bit in front of us, we might as well carry on. Okay, cool. There's a few little spots, but I'm quite pleased with that. It's showing good coverage. So let's go fill up and do the other field. Gosh, this time just flies. You know, I'm just looking at the time we've been recording. Oh, oops. And we're looking at 17 minutes already. Wow. It is awesome. Oh, I so love this game. My renewed love for this game, for sure. We do need to clean our vehicles at some point as well, because they are pretty filthy. They've been working hard, but we do that in the summer. We'll also give them, well, we can do that in the winter, to be fair. We can also maintain them ready for the new, ready for spring. So we're going to head over to field number 10, is it? Yep. Field number 10, and give that a bash. Shaking in the beans. To be fair, now every hour, minute matters in this mod. It's more, you know, we might as well get a few bee houses, and the actual, what they call it, greenhouses. I can see the field there is prepared, which is awesome. We can get some greenhouses and stuff like that, and I think they come more into their own now. So we've got this, and this is going to be quite difficult to fertilise because I can't see where I've been. We'll see how we go. I haven't done much sort of action cam in the cab. I haven't done much in the cab recording. But I do love our little hurleyman. It's perfect for little jobs like this. Yeah, you don't need a great big. You don't need a great big tractor to do this. So you can kind of see where the time changed from 12 o'clock to, you know, the time changed on poor Ewan when he was seeding. So there's a bit of here that that is a little bit of behind on the growth, but it will all make itself up. You know, we got 4. I don't know, what would you call them? 4. I suppose 4 days, but they're not days, they're quarters of a season. So we've got 4 quarters, I suppose, you know what I mean, if I say that, to put it right. So it's going to be quite difficult to make sure I'm getting the coverage. Well, let's hope we'll have to just check the map and just see if there's some major bits I've missed. But if we don't get everything, I'm not too worried. But you can see we're still sowing the seeds of love with Ewan on field number 9. You can see him on the mini-map working away, temporary course. Don't know what that means. Yeah, I wish I could see where I've gone. You try going up and down now, instead of round and round. If somebody knows of an easy way of doing this, then that'd be great. I suppose I could let the helper do it, but again, you know, I don't want this Let's Play being just sorting the helpers out. I want to be able to do them, you know, do a bit of farming myself. It's more rewarding that way. But yeah, the grain is soaking, so I don't know if any of this is actually going to take. Yeah, I thought there'd be a bit there missed. All these tyre prints in the sowed grain. Whoops. So that's where I come there before. So let's go here. Kind of see where we need to be. Yeah, it's quite therapeutic. I quite enjoy it. You know, being out in a tractor in the middle of a field. There's certainly worse things, worse places you can be. You know, just put the radio on. You know, listen to your GS sound. You know, have your girlfriend sitting on the seat, maybe. I felt like I was really wonky on that one. Let me just check the map. Oh god, yeah, look. Oh, yeah. I need to swing around. It's so difficult. Yeah. Am I where I need to be? Kind of. I don't know, there must be an easier way of doing it than this, because you cannot see the grain. Yeah, there's no way. you can see the ground. It might. I won't. God, look at that. Probably need another pass up here. I wonder. Let's see if the AI vehicle extension knows what he's doing. He can't do any worse than me. Let's have a look on the field. Yeah. I don't know what he's doing. No. I think you could bring up the... Is it Control H? Yeah. So you can turn this off. There you go. And just use it as a normal helper. I've totally lost my place now. Yeah, we look alright there. We'll just come down there. Yeah, so I seriously need to find a better way of doing this, because this is crazy. Or maybe this is part of the you know, the difficulty with the seasons mod is that, you know, you just don't know. Who knows? Well, we'll give it a go. We'll take a guess. We'll take a guess and see how wrong we are. I can kind of see a line. I don't know whether it's the line of just the crop growing, or it is a fertilized line. I don't know. It looks good anyway. So we'll check in a minute the map. We'll see how far off we are. Oh, great demand for wood chips. Well, we haven't got any wood chips. Okay, so yeah, we need to come back up there. We'd be lost without this map, wouldn't we? Without the main map. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go fill up in a minute. I'm sure we could leave it to cosplay and they'd find the most exact route. Let's have a look. Yep, totally missed it. Okay, I think I might just set this up with cosplay. Let's go fill up the seed. I'm gonna get Zachary to do it because I am rubbish. Oh, look at that. That looks lovely, doesn't it? So what we do is probably get a a manure tanker, and we can put it up there so we can actually refill from the tanker instead of having to go all the way back to the farm at some point. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That guy's got a death sentence. That lady was wearing a John Deere top. Right back there. Oops. There it is, down there. So we fill this up. We'll head up to field number 9 again, and we'll set up the course play. We might as well, because I can't see where I'm fertilising. If somebody knows a way of doing it, please let me know, and I'll be happily to do it myself. Oh, Black Beauty running around. Number 9. That's right, left here. Right, me going these corners. Hey, football pitch. So our field number 2 is looking really good. We've got some more. We'll have to sort out our grass field soon. That'll be in the summer. I haven't seen our barley go down. It's at 74%. Maybe it's buying the seed rather than it's actually field number 10 I'm doing, isn't it? Oh, someone hitchhiking again outside the pub. Maybe they had a bit too much to drink. Okay, so we're going to give this a go. So field number 10. First thing we need to do is that one. Okay, now we know what number this is, so we go to number 10. We'll calculate. Probably go to there. Now the starting corner, where are we? We're at the northwest, and we'll head south. We'll turn to the first point. Yes, please. Oh, calculate. So we should be starting up here somewhere. Northwest. Yeah, we're at the northwest, aren't we? Never eat sugar wheat. We're going south. Ah, I know where we're going to start. There we go. Because this bit is the most western point of the field, so we're going to start here and then we'll drive. Okay, so that's going to cover the field properly. Sees me trying to do it and work out where I fertilised. It just doesn't give you a clue. It's totally totally hidden. How are you getting on, Ewan? So we've got Zachary fertilising field number 10, and Ewan is still seeding number 9. But this will need to be fertilised today. It's 10:30 already, so we should get that done in the next few hours. So we should have time to at least put one lot of fertilisation down. We also ploughed this field, if you remember. So that's good. Okay, so we got this tractor. Let's jump in. Right, we're going to get the trailer and set up some sell points. But we're going to do that the next episode because it is 35 minutes. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Stockoglaws. We will be right back with the next episode, and I'll see you then. Oh, someone's slipping. I'll sort that out. Alright, take care and ciao for now.